Hey everyone, this is Dennis with another episode of movie reviews from a fan. I wasn't gonna do one tonight, but since it's New Year's Eve, I figured I might as well do last one last video of the year. Also, say hi to Clarence. And today's movie is one of my favorite movies. It's a newer movie. It's a movie that came out 10 years ago, so it's a newer movie than I usually do. I like to do movies, from the 1920s and 30s. This movie came out in 2014, so I remember when it came out. I was working in a movie theater at the time, and I saw it in a sneak preview. It's a long movie. It's I think just about 3 hours long. And the movie is Interstellar. It stars Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, Jessica Chastain, and Michael Caine. Directed by Christopher Nolan. Uh, I like Christopher Nolan's movies. I mean, it it's they're usually long movies, so this one was 169 minutes. That's just about 3 hours long. So yeah, wow. And so uh, and Ellen Burstyn is also in it. He plays an older. Well, we'll get back to it. Uh, it was originally developed in 2007. Damn. Sorry. It was originally developed in 2007. Uh, and Steven Spielberg was supposed to direct it, which I could see actually. Steven Spielberg has done this type of movie with AI, which is another movie I'm going to get, and I'll review that eventually. Like I said, it stars Matthew McConaughey as Joseph Coop, Anne Hathaway as Dr. Amelia Brand, Jessica Chastain as Murphy, and an adult version. Ellen Burstyn plays an elderly Murph, an older version of that, and Mackenzie Foy as a 10-year-old. So John Lithgow, Michael Caine, and Casey Affleck. And Matt Damon also. So, yeah, the movie takes place. The movie's in the future. It takes place in the mid 21st century. So a little later than I think I read somewhere that it started in 2050. So yeah, around that time, around 2000, something like that. Earth has been devastated by famine, and people are dying. They're hungry, disease, and the crops are dying. So, and people don't believe that the astronauts went into outer space. So, but that's not the main story. The main story is people are dying from starvation, and they have to send out astronauts to go to another galaxy from a wormhole that they discovered a couple of decades earlier, about 25 years earlier, they say. And one of the astronauts who's recruited to go was Matthew McConaughey's character. Um, so he ended up going with three other people: Anne Hathaway and two other astronauts. And while they were on in space, you know, they were showing video. The kids were sending him and his father-in-law, played by John Lithgow, sent him videos of what's going on. Except for the daughter. The daughter never sent him one until later on. She sent one throughout the movie, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys. And Michael Caine's character has been trying to figure out how to send people up to a space station or to another planet. See, earlier they had sent out three other people to try and locate a suitable planet for humans. One planet that they went to was covered in water, about 100% of water. So that was, that Matthew McConaughey's crew discovered was no good. So, and every year that they were on that planet, every 10 minutes they were on that planet, 7 years on Earth had passed. So by the time they got off that planet, after a tidal wave killed one of the other astronauts and stranded them for a little while and flooded their instruments, 25 years have passed on Earth. So McConaughey was not too happy about that, he's got kids. He's got two kids, Tom and Murphy. She was called Murph through the whole movie, so I'm going to call her Murph. And back on Earth, she ended up helping Dr. Michael Caine's character with his work, trying to help him study, try to help to try and help out, trying to feed Earth, trying to locate, help them with the mission. So she eventually does, because I'm not gonna give it away. I just gave it away. I apologize for that. Cooper finds his daughter after 25 years, after being away for over 50 years. So she's already an old woman about to die. So, yeah. So I know I didn't explain it very well, and I apologize. But take my word for it. You have to see this movie. I've seen it a few times. Like I showed you, I have the DVD. I've watched it online. So, yeah. The movie itself had what was it? It had a 72% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which is 72 out of 100. And it had a budget of 165 million, and it made 740.7 million. So it more than made enough for its movie. It's the budget. This is one movie that should not have a sequel. It doesn't need one. It finished. The movie, it ended. There's no reason to have a sequel. So, yeah. And it was nominated for 5 Academy Awards at the 87th Academy Awards. It won for Best Visual Effects. So it was the 10th highest grossing film of 2014. So I wonder what the first one was. The first one was Transformers: Age of Extinction. Okay, then I'm gonna start doing, and then The Hobbit: Battle of the Five Armies. I'm gonna start doing that. The Hobbit movies. I'll do the Hobbit movies eventually. Probably sometime next year. Sorry, old joke. So yeah. Well, other than that, I think everything's good. We're done. So everybody, be safe and be safe to see New Year's. And I hope to hear from somebody, some of you guys. Leave comments and subscribe, please. I only have like 5 or 6, maybe less. So I want to hit 10 by next year, by 2026. So yeah. Other than that, everybody have a good day. Have a good New Year's. Hope 2025 turns out better than mine did. That 2024 did, at least for me. So everybody have a good day, good night. Stay safe and live long and prosper.